want to explain about verb and adjective agreement. First, we want to introduce ourselves from Anggi.
Okay, well, my name is Anggi Herdiman.
My name is Wirajati Pujo Raharjo.
My name is Fithri.
My name is Laela Alviani.
Subject and verb agreement means the verb and subject must be agree in number. This means both must be plural or both must be singular. For example, I'll explain after this video. From number 1, if the subject is singular, the verb must be singular too. The yellow one is subject and the green is the verb. For example, she works every day. This subject is singular and the verb must be singular too. And this is complement. Number 2, if the subject is plural, the verb must also be plural. Example, they write every day. They is a plural subject and write is also the verb that plural. Sometimes, however, it seems a bit more complicated than this. Number 3, when the subject of the sentence is composed of or two or more nouns or pronouns connected by and use a plural verb. Example, the doctoral student and the committee members write every day. Another example, the person of employees who called in sick and the number of employees who left their job within 2 years are reflective of the level job satisfaction.
Okay. For when there is one subject and more than one verb, the verb throughout the sentence must agree with the subject. Example, interview are one way to collect data and allow research to gain an in-depth understanding of participants. 5. When a phrase comes between the subject and the verb, remember that the verb still agrees with the subject, not the noun or pronoun in the phrase following the subject of the sentence. Example, the student as well as the committee member is excited. 6. When two or more singular nouns or pronoun are connected by or nor use a singular verb. Example, a chairperson or the CEO approves proposal before proceeding.
Okay. 7 point. When a compound subject contains both or singular and a plural noun or pronoun joined by or. Example is the student or the committee member write every day. 8 point. The word each, one, either, neither, everyone, everybody, anyone, anybody, nobody, and no one singular and require a singular verb. Example, each of participant was willing to be recorded. Second example, neither alternative notice was accepted. 9. Nouns and nouns take a singular verb. Example, education is the key to success. Second example is diabetes affect many people around the world. That's all. Thank you.
Some countable nouns in English such as earning, goods, odds, surroundings, presage, contents, and verbs only have a plural form and take a plural verb. For example, the earning for this quarter exceed expectation. And next, in sentence beginning with there is or there are, the subject follow the verb. Since there is not the subject, the verb agrees with what follows the verb. For example, there is a little administrative support. And second example, there are many factors affecting teacher retention. Okay, next. Collective nouns are words that imply more than in one person but are considered singular and take a singular verb. Some examples are group, team, committee, family, and class. For example, the group meets every week, and second example, the committee agrees on the quality of the writing. However, the plural verb is used if the focus is on the individual in the group. This is much less common. Example, the committee participate in various volunteer activities in their private lives.
That's all from us. Thanks for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.